Hey everyone, it's Jace again. Today I want to talk about talking to sellers. Whether you're a wholesaler, a multifamily buyer, a short-term rental buyer, pretty much anything in the investing world, you got to learn how to talk to sellers so that way you can get the properties off market that everyone is looking at. Before I go too much farther into this, as you know, I'm trying to grow my channel so I can help more people. So if you like my content or you just like me, do me a favor, like and subscribe below. It will really help me out to get out to more people so I can help more people. Let's get back to it. The first thing we're gonna talk about is phone calls. So everybody wants the magic script when they're gonna make a phone call to the seller or the new buyer, whatever they're making a phone call to. I'll let you know this, there is no magic script because each person talks differently. If I give you my scripts that I use when I talk to people and you don't make it your own, then all you're gonna be doing is reading off a paper. Now I know, and you probably do too, when somebody calls you and they're reading off a paper, you know exactly they're reading off a paper. Especially when you ask them a question and they just keep talking. I've had that happen before. So here's the deal, there's a couple things you gotta do. If you have a script that you like, or a set of wording that you like, then you need to read it over and do a few things to get to the point where you are actually ready to really crush it. You need to read it, and then memorize it, then internalize it, and make it your own. So first thing you need to do is understand like what's the flow of the script, what's it look like, what's the main points they're hitting. And then you gotta make sure that you can talk about without looking at the paper. Because the script isn't meant to be read front to back. There's a lot of questions in there and things like that, so you have stops and pauses and you have to pivot and things like that. And then by the end you make it your own, because like I said, you don't talk like I talk, I don't talk like you talk, and nobody talks like my editor Chris talks. So you have to speak in your own voice. People know when you're not. Here's the second thing when you're talking about on the phone with people. One of the biggest things we don't realize is they don't know us. Yeah, I know, we're like, okay, yeah, duh, they don't know me. But they don't know, hey, I'm a nice guy. Hey, I'm trying to help you out. Or hey, I'm really good at this. They don't know any of that. You gotta get that across to them. When you first dial that phone, you're a phone number. That's it. You're just a bunch of numbers. So you're nothing to them. You're probably one of a 10, 20 bunch of numbers that's calling them right now, if it's a hot property too. Second thing, you introduce yourself. You're now a name. Cool, you're a little bit closer, but you're still just a name and a number, like, why you? The third thing you really want to do is you want to make yourself a person to them. They have to know, like, and trust you if they want to work with you. If they know, like, and trust you and you can help them better, they may take less money than someone else because they trust that you're going to get the job done for them and they're going to have the best experience possible with it. There's an easy way to do this, a trick that I like to use, is you need to listen to the background of the phone call. Not the person, well, always listen to the person too, but be listening for the background and find common ground within the background of something they say works too. I have a dog, I love dogs, you all know that. So basically if I hear a dog bark in the background, I'm like, boom, got it, let's talk dogs. Get the script aside, talk dogs for a little bit, because now I'm a person. I'm a real person. I'm not just somebody trying to take them home from them, as they say sometimes, or somebody that is, you know, trying to get the deal. I'm a person. I'm here to help them out. It helps you get that know and like. Like I said, they have to like you. If they don't like you, less chance of getting the deal. All right, third thing I really want to go over, and let's talk about this. This can be done in person or on the phone. In order for someone to sell the property to you at a discount rather than putting it on the market, they have to have pain or pleasure. They have to have something they're moving away from or something moving towards that is strong enough that they want a quick deal or a clean deal. So what you have to do is you have to identify that. If you do not identify the fact that there's enough pleasure needed where they want to go, what they want to do to get rid of this house, or there's enough pain causing them, looming foreclosure, death in the family, credit card bills or bankruptcy type looming on there that they need the money out of this house for some reason, then they're not going to be motivated enough to sell. If they're not motivated enough to sell, you're not going to get the deal you want to get to make your numbers work. Because remember, it's got to work for both sides. So ask probing questions about that. Don't even talk money. Money should be the last thing you talk about. You need to find out why they're leaving and how you can help them get there. You find out those things and the deal will be much easier for you to get. Money is the last thing. It's like working on a discount or something like that. If you mention that first, all you are is talking about money. You're not talking about anything else. And they're going to talk about money. And then they're going to think they're worth more money. And they're going to throw more money at you. So ask them, what are you doing when you sell this house? Where do you want to go? What are you going to do with the money? Or why are you looking to sell this house? Oh, foreclosure's looming on the surface and you're nervous that they're going to foreclose and you won't have your equity out of it because you have $200,000 in equity in it. Let me see what I can do to forestall the foreclosure process and get this sold for you. Or, hey, I got nowhere to go, but I need out of this house. Like, I don't want to live here anymore. I want to live down south, but I got nowhere to go. hey, let me get you in contact with a realtor down south that can help you find a house down there or a mobile home, whatever you're looking for. So that way they have an outlet. It's not a head in the sand, I don't know how to do this, like, it's not gonna work, I'm just gonna stop. So I'll just sit it and deal with it what I want. You give them that outlet that says, there is a way to get this done. I can help you get there. And then they're more likely to work with you. And then you can talk money. And when you talk money, you want to talk about why. Don't just go, I'll give you $500,000 for this house. I like to give them, hey, it's worth this much fixed up. This is the condition it's in. This is the money I got to put into it. This is the money I have to pay my hard money lender, because I have to use a lender too to get all this money to do that. I don't have $600,000 in my pocket right now. Wish I did, but I don't. You know, I do need to make a profit because this is a business. So this is my desired minimum profit on this here. Hope this works for you. Based on that, I can offer you $400,000 for the house. Now they know you're not just throwing out money and you're trying to make $400,000 off of them. They know exactly what I'm trying to make off of them. Hope this helped you out when it comes to talking to sellers. And let me know what you want to listen to next. I'll make a video on anything you have questions about. See y'all later.